I want to know 3 tips for someone just starting out mentoring.
Okay, first of all, make sure you've got to mentor yourself. Number 2 would be take time to build trust. Number 3, let God do the heavy lifting. Don't try to understudy for the Holy Spirit. Be confident God was already there before you. He's already up to something. Yeah. All you have to do is to help to identify what God's doing and encourage a faithful response to that.
That's good advice. I think sometimes we forget that God's there.
Yeah. Yeah. It's too much responsibility to think, oh, I've got to produce, a wonderful person here. No, you don't. You're just the sidekick. God is already at work in this person's life. The biggest mistake that I think people make, the reason that people say, oh, mentoring, that was a bit disappointing, is because people aren't intentional. They just sort of let it drift along. They don't want to be too presumptuous, I guess. But being intentional it's the biggest factor in helping something move forward. So by intentionality, I mean, be really clear about what you're doing together. So talk about it. What are we trying to do in our mentoring catch-ups? Having some structure around that. And I know for a lot of people, it's like once you put structure around it, feels like, this is artificial. But no, the structure is really important to give it some life. There needs to be some intensity, both at the emotional and intellectual level, and then getting some continuity into those meetings. So intentionality, that's really important. And the second thing I'd say is be positive. Don't get stuck in a problem-centered approach. In counseling starts because a person feels stuck. There's a problem and we need to get through this. Mentoring does not start there. Mentoring starts with this conviction, God is up to something good in this person's life. Let's find out what that is and cooperate with it. Of course, you do deal with some problems in mentoring, but don't get stuck there. Think also about what good is already present. Think about the possibilities.
And did you have any sort of different advice for someone who's been doing this for a long time, say 20 years?
If you've been doing mentoring for quite some time, I think it's good to try and stay sharp, keep on building your skills, particularly skills in asking good questions and in listening. And also to keep moving forward, it's really important to access good supervision. Someone who understands mentoring well and can talk to you about what's going on in your practice, in your process. So for someone who's going to give quite a bit of time to mentoring, really important to have a supervisor.